Hello, Rowan Mithril here again, still reveling in the victory over Grenade Man, finally. It only took, what, 2 emulators and 3 attempts against him? Right, yeah, that's nothing. Right. So yes, anyway, there were plenty of outtakes, enough that I had to go ahead and make a part 2, and I knew I'd have to in advance. So here we go, enjoy the outtakes. This is kind of a mashup of outtakes from both the older emulator and the new one, but they all show valid problems I've had with this stage. Enjoy! Alright, this place has a lot of really irritating enemies, such as Metrangers, Dodonpa cannons, Monopellons, me not paying attention. Now this part, however, is rather irritating. See what I mean? There are some later that can actually hurt you if you're too close to them when they go off. I just charge shotted, didn't I? Oops. Oh, evil monopellons, always in the way. Even scrolling back. Ah! Time's just right. You can somehow make that a lot easier there by dropping that spinning gabule and then getting hit by Dodonpa cannon immediately after. Brilliant. Now the Metrangers constantly spawn from those things. And like in Mega Man and Base, you can't shoot the thing and, bloody hell. The worst thing is just all the enemies in the way. The hammers kind of work in 3D. You have to get... Was that really in the way? Seriously? The hammers kind of work in 3D. You either have to cross when they're in the background or the foreground. It's a bit easier to judge when they're in the back, though. Or not. The fire mets can light these fuses and thus start blowing away the floor. So you do have to watch for that. And those. Go away, Monopellon. I don't like you. You're making me nervous. I really don't want to have to go through this stage again, thank you. But I'll have to anyway. Oh, I don't believe that. If he fires the flash bomb directly at the wall, he's going to rain junk down on you. After any combination of 2 of these attacks, he charges across the room straight at you, so be ready to jump. And be ready to crash right into the trash. When you get him down low enough on life, he uses his critical attack, Crazy Destroyer. Though it actually cannot harm you, it just destroys the floor. As any good boss should. And here it goes. This is where things get a bit pear-shaped. Ow! Case in point. There it is, Crazy Destroyer. And now things... Bloody hell. Here we go. You kind of want to lead him across the room if you can, and watch out for those flash bombs. Ow! Bugger! Joy. Yes, this thing's all kinds of annoying. It's a boring fight. It lasts way too long. Yeah. Nah. Oh, stop playing peekaboo and die. What? Ah! Sometimes it sweeps across the room at you like that. Other times it tries to... Bloody hell. But it's a good time to counter and try and get rid of part of his junk shield. Ah! Well, I said it was going to happen, and here it is. Time for some sweet, shoddy revenge! the first attack won't look so impressive. It's when it first comes up out of the ground that this thing can really do some damage. Unfortunately, you don't get to attack it on the first strike. But look at how beautifully it just takes the shield right off. Of course, charge shots also do more damage to it. But yes, the junk segments die quickly to charge shots. So this is obviously how this thing was meant to be fought. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Die! So, yes, 2 emulators and 3 perfect runs later, and we finally have a complete recorded Grenade Man perfect run without a blasted error message. Yay for that. Glad to be done with this one. I give Grenade Man a 6 out of 10, but the main thing is, it's not because of Grenade Man. It's not even because of most of the stage. It's because of that blasted mini-boss, Urarune. And really, I don't know how to feel about that. And yet, the more I think about it, the more I can't really come up with another rating for it. This was fairly annoying, really, the number of times I had to do it simply because of Urarune. Trust me, you don't want to see the number of outtakes I would have had I saved every single one. Most of them were just unintelligible grunts and yells every time that thing hit me. Ugh. It's obviously meant to be fought with charge shots, so something tells me I'm crazy for fighting it the way I did, but hey, I revel in my insanity. The thing is, the rest of the stage, at most, the most irritating part of it is just memorizing where certain enemies are, like when the big tellies are going to sweep through, or where the Shurarunes are. That's about it as far as that. Grenade Man, yeah, he's a spaz, but he's a fairly predictable spaz. After he uses Crazy Destroyer, he becomes a little harder, but not that much harder. So, really, it's just Urarune that really causes problems in this stage. And when I think about how many times he stopped my runs, 6 out of 10 is all I can really think of to give this place. I'm really glad to be done with this one. It's not as bad as most of the rank 10 stages that I've done. It's certainly no Bright Man, Quick Man, Needle Man, forget any of those, it's not that bad. But there have definitely been easier things to deal with than this. So, I can't really give it an easier rank, but certainly not a harder one, so 6 out of 10 really seems about right. Harder than middle of the road, but not that much. So, yeah, thank you very much, for one thing, for your patience, for putting up with me taking so long to get this one up. The error that happened with the original emulator, thank you very much for everyone who wrote in to try and help me with that. And also, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worth the wait, and I'll see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.